That's all I can say. She wants to drive.
Because I do great at it.
Well, that's still under determination here at this point.
Ask my driving instructor. That's her.
We did take a picture, so I'll update the thumbnail when we get home. But we had a lovely time, but we're all ready for naps. All of us were tired. We slept about 4 hours. It's very, very windy. It rained earlier. It's supposed to rain later tonight. We woke up to a lot of thunder and lightning, so we'll see how the rest of the evening goes. I guess we're only supposed to have wind and rain. I think that's what we're supposed to have. I think. So we're leaving. We're on our way home. We're gonna have pizza later on, but we all need to go home and have a nap because we're just exhausted. Like I said, this is a wonderful time to reconnect and to focus on Jesus, of course, but it is also exhaustingly tiring because you're absorbing so much. And I think that if we had come from a place where we weren't dealing with the loss of Patty, I wouldn't be so tired. But I'm tired because, so forth. I made the cutest little short last night. We're going to bed of Mocha. So if you haven't seen that, you got to jump over and see it.
I agree.
But I did it, and I said to Josh, what about Mocha? Because I had it, the front part of it, I put her on a phone, and I said, what do you think? Because at first I was saying Mocha's silliness, and I was Mocha having fun. And then I thought, what about Mocha is calling? And the minute I said that, I just broke down in tears. And I just said, she's not going to call ever again. And so, there's going to be times I've one of the speakers talked about seasons in your life. And I'm like, I'm not too thrilled with this season right now.
Me either.
I'm really not. I'm not liking this. I don't, I get.
Just, we have mics on too.
I said to, well, Dad got you a mic for Christmas.
I know. I have it at home.
And I just said to, Josh.
All right, where were you going? That kind of scared me because she was coming out of nowhere.
I said to Josh, I don't like this season. I don't like this new norm, and that's exactly what it is. It's a new norm.
We're following Mary Kay.
Yes, but can we have to follow them so close?
Yes.
Please. So she's not taking us the highway, but I am.
Oh, I forgot, Mom. I have the highway. That's the highway.
Can we pay attention to the road?
I am paying attention to the road. Welcome to Driving with Christina again.
Lord have mercy.
I'm driving Miss Mary.
She's driving me Miss Daisy crazy. I can tell you that right now. I should have titled that "Going Ready to Take a Nap and Driving Miss Daisy." No, she's going to go straight in a minute.
All right, we're going to turn. Ready? I'm going to have my turn signal on.
Christina, please. I can't. I will walk home if she's... You can't go up anymore. Just stop with the brakes. Christina Rose. Please. Your mother is frazzled. She cannot take this.
You don't look frazzled.
I'm exhaustedly frazzled. Oh, Christina. Oh.
It's fine.
Oh, my gosh. Oh.
I wonder if I'm in the straight or the turn lane.
We'll find out in a minute, right?
Yeah, if everybody starts turning, then we got problems.
I think that person's going straight because he's stopping, you see?
Well, I don't know.
That white car is going straight, I think.
Well, we'll see in a second. If so, I'm going to go there.
Okay, well, don't move anymore. Just wait. They're going straight over there. Oh, my gosh. Oh, give it a second. Give it a second. Just stop for a second, please.
Aren't you supposed to go straight?
Yes, but she's in the turn lane. Okay, now stop.
I didn't realize that.
Uh-huh.
I have to pull up to the front of the line.
Welcome, Roman.
It's driving with Christina series.
We're on our way home. You haven't got
because me driving and Mom in the passenger seat is absolute chaos.
Welcome to Blessed to Crochet. We just got done with a conference. If you're new to this channel, we are a channel that focuses on, even though I personally crochet, and I do that because I deal with fibromyalgia pain, we focus on connection and crocheting that connection because it is so, so important. And just being there as a support, making this a peaceful place. I know.
Are we making people laugh yet?
I know right now this is not a peaceful place, but usually on our streams that we have, it's peaceful.
When we're all together, it's chaos. And we're here for the chaos.
Peaceful, and we're just here for support, and we talk about fun things, we talk about difficult things at times,
and we get crazy when I drive,
we've just that's what it's there for. Our family,
I just didn't realize it.
This is really my mom's. She's back there. She's Mom up at Blessed to Crochet. We just lost our aunt on Sunday, so we've been kind of walking through that, and we're all ready for a nap. We're all ready to go home. We got up at like 6:30 this morning. I think I went to bed finally at 2:30 in the morning, so I've only had about 4 hours sleep. And we've all had a wonderful conference at a church, but we're all ready to go home and have a little rest. We're a little bit tired.
And then tonight it's pizza.
I think we have. If y'all haven't had a chance to watch One Calls the Heart, wonderful.
Oh yes, One Calls the Heart. We need to get updated.
I think we only have 1 or 2, and they're going to turn, Christina.
All right, that means go faster.
You people, see, I'm telling you, I'm going to
This is the fun part about growing up, because then you'll get your driver's license and you can irritate your mom when you drive.
Thank God you're not driving all the time, just occasionally. When she's
I can drive all the time when we're together.
I know. But that's typically how my parents fell asleep after church. Yeah. Well, we were at the conference yesterday from 6.
What's it saying? Or sorry, what's that saying?
That's typically how parents felt.
I'm allowed to turn the lights green.
We last night it was from 6 to 9, and then we came home, and then we were up at 6:30, and it went till 2, and then we have regular church tomorrow. But this was a women's retreat conference. This is the first year Christina's been able to come with us. Mm-hmm. Usually she has been working in the past, and so she was able to come with us and be with us. So it was neat to have like the 3 generations of women at the conference. And she said she'll go next week. I said, or next year. We said, we'll try
next week.
Well, I don't know where my days and nights have been this week. We said we've been telling you how wonderful it is, and like I said, if we hadn't, our aunt, my aunt,
you can make it go.
My aunt was diagnosed, hi Lydia, with stage 4 liver and lung cancer in 2023. And she's been battling that since then.
I thought you were going to freak out at that. I'm proud.
She went to be with the Lord on Sunday. So this has been a hard week. We knew it was coming, but it was still a difficult week. Still processing, still trying to get used to that new norm. And I keep just saying that I got to get used to a new norm. She's been in my life for, years. And now, Christina, let's not get on the person's.
I'm not. She's freaking out over nothing.
Well, and 2, when you're
I'm a good driver.
she is. But when you're also a fibromyalgia patient, thank you very much. When you're a fibromyalgia patient and you're dealing with chronic pain, all of the stress of all this week has come on, and it makes your body, of course, more tired and more sore and all that kind of stuff. And then what happens is that stuff like this, I deal with anxiety anyway in the car on a whole. It's usually pretty under control, but right now I'm just frazzled enough, tired enough,
But she's frazzled dazzled.
that it's just it's kind of like I'm all over the map. And we're going to get through this, but I'm telling you, people, the connection that you make, whether it's, wherever you make it, wherever you can make connection and have people to rely on and be there to support you, I'm telling you, it makes all the difference in the world. People that I have met through our YouTube community that have come together this week to just reach out to us and say, hey, how you doing? Just so you don't feel like you're alone. That's the part that helps. That's what makes the difference. That's what makes the huge thing. There was somebody that said sometimes people just need 8 minutes to feel as if they're not by themselves. And it was so beautiful, and I'm going to figure out how to do it in some way when we do our live streams. Can't always be that way because Chris,
I am. Jeez.
I know, but you're following the car really close.
I'm not doing that. I'm going.
It's close for your
mama. It's not.
Anyway.
I'm a good judge of distance here. Okay, I'm the official getaway driver.
Yet.
No, I'm the official getaway driver. Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to figure out how to do it because they gave us these little lights, the little tea lights you have that you get from like Dollar Tree or what have you, and you put in the little votive candles. I'm going to figure out how to put it somewhere and light it when we do our live streams from, our little studio and my bedroom, is to be able to have it so that it's on and it's, lit so people realize they're not by themselves. It was beautiful to see, all these lights. Of course, they're just battery operated lights yesterday at night. I turned off all of the lights to the church and they just put them all out. We don't have to do this world by ourselves. We don't have to be alone. And so I'm going to figure out a way to have that so that when we go live or we have our devotionals, it's on. I can't always do it because sometimes we do it like this. Sometimes we're on our way to go see Christina and we do it from the phone or like we're doing now. So it's kind of hard to do that. But if I can figure out a way to do it so that I can light it and say, that candle over there, that's lit. And we're going to come up. The only way I could think of it, because I thought I could do an emoji for the members, but then it's excluding the people that cannot be members. And believe me, it's never expected. It's appreciated. We understand if you can't, support the channel in that way. You just being here supports the channel, and we're grateful for it. But I was thinking maybe we'll come up with my favorite number happens to be 5. So maybe we'll just start having people put 5 in the chats, and then everybody's kind of lighting their light, right? They're lighting it all at the same time. My mom said I could get my license at 15, so I'm about 11 months. She just needs me to promise that I won't crash. I love you.
Crash.
You're so kind. You know what?
Speed.
Christina took a while to get her license because, I did a lot of praying and I said, okay, Lord, just open the time when it's ready for you to get it. One thing my mom did with me, and I was kind of as a teenager thinking, this was silly a little bit, but I'm actually really grateful she did it, is she said, okay, I got my permit at 15. At 16, I got my license. And she said to me, now, Mary, you can have your license. You cannot drive with anybody else in the car. You can be the only driver in the car. And I remember saying,
except for probably licensed.
No, I was licensed. I could drive by myself.
Oh, true. Except for family members.
You cannot have anybody else, no friends, just you.
I didn't have that problem.
I had my permit, so, I had to drive with somebody over 21 or 18 or whatever. But once I got my license, I didn't need to do that anymore. She said, you can drive. You can drive a family. But you cannot have friends. And nobody else allowed in the car. And I remember being a teenager thinking to myself, Mom, that's such a ridiculous rule. And she did. Hi, Moonwolf, how are you? Yep, she's driving.
I am.
She's driving me nuts. Anyway, Christina, please. Anyway, I just remember sitting there thinking this was a really, ridiculous rule. And it took a year, and I went to her, and a friend of mine had asked me. She came to me and she said, you know what? Would you take me up to the McDonald's, which was maybe 10 minutes away from where I was? And I said, I'm sorry, my mom made a rule, because she said if you break it and I find out about it, she probably would have never found out about it. But anyway, she said, I'm going to take your license away. You won't have it. You'll lose the privilege of driving. And so I said, I'm really sorry, but my mom has told me I cannot have anybody else in the car. And
she just wanted to make sure you'd obey her.
And so forth. And I went home and I told my mom. Now, I know that if I had probably gotten that car and taken that friend, we probably would have gotten into a car accident. Because when you do something, mothers always find out. Isn't that the truth, right? And so...
Well, it's very hard when you're with a friend not to want to chat.
And so I went home and I told her that a friend had asked me to take her to the McDonald's. And she said, now you can start having friends in the car. But you got to tell me, who you're going to have and so forth. And you can't be, and there were still rules, music can't be on while you're driving with a friend. We didn't have cell phones back then, so there was no issues with cell phones and all that kind of stuff. But I just remember that. And I look back. Hi, Juan. How are you? See?
Hi. Yeah, I'm driving again.
She's driving.
Because why not?
You too.
It annoys her so much.
Roman, welcome. Channel.